Hey everybody, welcome to another R. Wow, wait, I'm getting those days confused again. Reseller drive-by. Well, it's kind of hard not to get confused when we have kind of an drive-by R show last Sunday. So,
True, very true.
oh, dang it! I thought I linked that. Here we go again with that stupid rookie move.
I'm just a little faster because mine was going too. I just clicked my mute before you. That's all. So
tonight's show is gonna be kind of I don't want to call it a rehash of Sunday, but tonight's show is gonna be about YouTube influences in your business. For example, somebody might have had a topic on the show, our show, like one of my shows, or the Chad shows, or any other shows or videos that you changed your business to either try out or said, heck no, I'm not even going to go there, or whatever. For example, when I had to go out of time with the eBay partner network, I know a couple of people have tried that. So I still don't know how it's working out for everybody. Since the last time I did my update, I'm still getting a couple of chuckles here and there on the links, but I haven't been doing the links like I've been doing. I got to find the right eBay links to do it.
Right.
So what about you?
Oh, I was going to say, I'm doing the partner network, but just like you said, I started it and I'm just letting that link. I gave it to some people that shop on eBay quite a bit, but I guess they haven't, or I've got to check with them and make sure that, that I'm still hooked up or something. So hey, we have that birthday girl here, that Tanya chick.
Tanya, the birthday girl, came to visit another show.
I think she just come in all the shows to get the happy birthday. Oh, by the way, Tanya, oops. See that guy right there? I'm sending that to you for your birthday.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Just so you know,
you're sending her something instead.
Yes, I don't sing, so you really don't want that.
No, Ronnie, we're not singing.
So, anyway, yeah, I've used a lot of my business has changed over the last year and a half, 2 years, based on YouTube, videos and stuff, because that's a lot of times where I get some of the ideas. Even if I'm not talking one-on-one with somebody, I'll pick up something that they're doing. Like, for example, Gladys, partner network, but organizes her shirts. One day I saw how she did that on one of her videos, and I'm like, I need to do that. And so now I'm doing it. So Wayne is not drunk enough to sing, and you guys are very, very grateful. You do not want to hear me sing.
So
how about you?
What tonight's show's about is going to be anybody that wants to come in and talk about business things that they changed and who influenced the changes. Because there are items that I tried doing the quick flip, so of course you know who I got that from.
Ronnie.
But then there's also other listings that I do the GTCs good till canceled. So I do the list it and forget it thing, even though that might be having to change the way eBay's going to be doing things soon. So we might have to alter our businesses again and figure out what's best for us.
That's what I said. I think that everybody's business is constantly changing. I mean, if you're staying the same, then you're falling behind in this business. You always have to be learning something. There's just too much out there to learn to stand still in a niche market or anything. So if
anybody wants to come in and give us their people that influence things that they've changed, let us know. And Henry, I do have a question for you again. For people that don't know, Henry's been getting back on eBay slowly, very slowly compared to most of us. But we actually bought something from him. But my question is, Henry, how are you making any money selling incense, a 10-pack at $1 a piece, and free shipping? You're losing money. Your first class alone is $2.60, if that. So you're paying us to take your incense.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting business model. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but there may be something that we're not understanding about this situation.
And I'm not trying to make fun of him and anything. I hope he understands it. It's just that we want people to succeed, especially people that watch all of our shows.
Which Henry does.
So I want to figure out what's the reasoning behind a $1 a piece and free shipping.
Yeah, that's difficult to make money that way, but let's see. I was just catching up in the chat. Sorry.
Oh, let's see. Somebody's blaming Lonnie for ruining YouTube.
Deal in our chat here. We get 10%. Picker and Brian, the Oakbrook picker, doing a little deal over here.
But Brian's joking around because now you just say he's busting on him.
Oh, I think he was busting on Lonnie because he said Lonnie ruined YouTube.
Oh, let's see. Well, Henry says he makes money with some come and buy in bulk. Well, it's kind of hard to buy in bulk when you have only 3 listings.
But even if they buy in bulk, and I guess how would you do it? How many can you ship for, first class? I don't know. I'm not sure.
He said he already sent it off to us. So
awesome.
Cool. Hey, Thomas. Say hi to us. So anybody want to come in and give us their influences
from YouTube
in your business? Because like I said, there's a lot of things that I've learned from, and all the years I've had the show. I had Dana Crawford on. I've had Chad on doing about different things. So there's a lot of things I try, and then get away from it, like we talked about with the partner network, or I take it and run with it as best as I can. I've been doing a lot of different other things. I've been doing the sales and everything else that people say to do. So.
Right. Yeah, I agree. There, like you said, there are things that I've tried that haven't worked out, so I kind of went back to the way I was doing it, or I've learned that I, like you said, have put it into my business, and it's worked out great. So. Brian says he's learned a lot of stuff from Lonnie. Yeah, but was it good stuff, Brian? I'm just kidding. I'm just busting
Brian,
on Lonnie
come on and tell us what you learned from Lonnie.
Yeah, come on. I don't think you've been on before.
And Henry said he'll talk to me after the show about.
Krillin, I'm gonna kill you. my Etsy's still only at 3, man. Nothing selling. You keep teasing me about it.
Well, you gotta get more. As you know, the more you list, the more you sell. It depends on no matter what site you're on.
Oh, but like I always say, I don't get a lot of vintage stuff at this point, because I'm just kind of cleaning out my death piles, and I don't have any of this stuff so much. So, where's? Oh, there you go.
Okay, Brian's saying on the air, over the chat, the art of negotiation and some items he doesn't specialize in.
Those are things that he's learned.
I want to come on the chat.
Okay.
Hello, TJ. Todd wants to come in.
Oh,
Nice. We know Todd loves to come on our shows.
I know.
And we love him coming on.
Absolutely. You know what, Tanya? I don't think anybody likes death piles. That's the problem. That's why they're called death piles. They need to be moved. Luckily, since we bought this house, I have a room that I can stash it in. Nobody can. It doesn't get in anybody's way. So, Krillin, how is your Etsy going?
And I sent Todd the link, so Todd should be popping in soon.
Okay. Brian says he doesn't do Facebook actively. Otherwise, he might. I still think you should come on, man.
Well, you don't have to be active on Facebook to get a PM to come on the show. Just so you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Nathan showed up there, so. Hey, Nathan.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You let this Texan in?
Yeah.
How are you, Todd?
Yeah. Everything I know about reselling, I learned off of YouTube. Are you kidding me?
Pretty much. That's kind of how it goes for most people, I think.
I have, oh my God, YouTube and Facebook groups. Yeah. So between those two, I have bought a RAV4 Toyota 2015. I paid for a trip to the United Kingdom going in June, about 2 weeks from now.
Oh, you're sure you're excited for that?
I support my local charity stuff that I like to give to.
Nice.
And I am keeping from spending my retirement leftover or whatever I saved up their whole life. And what's not to like? I mean, and I learned all this stuff off of YouTube and you guys and all the other YouTube contributors. I have nothing bad to say. Well, there are morons on YouTube trying to promote their stuff, but you get my point. Everything, God, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm a part-time reseller, right? And the last 31 days, I've sold $5,000 worth of stuff to
Holy
people.
Smokes.
And I did it last month too. And I came close to 5,000 the month before that. I'm doing this part-time in retirement. So,
all right, so here's a question.
What's not to like? I love all you YouTube guys that tell me how to do it.
So why don't you come up with something specific? Obviously, you've learned it all, but what is something you remember the most that changed the way you did business?
Well, he worked like you said, we've worked on the eBay partner network and stuff like that. So something that you implemented that actually either worked or didn't work, and you decided you weren't going to do it anymore.
Oh my gosh, it's everything, and it's all little things. I've learned how to pack and ship stuff, the best way to mail something. I've learned how to, oh my gosh, how to list things, what kind of boxes to buy, how to buy sticky labels to ship things with, how to set up my computer to work my eBay business, how to list, the list goes on and on. It's all little bitty things, but it adds up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. It forms your business. Each little piece puts another piece to your business model. I understand completely.
Yeah, I mean, it hadn't been anything super huge, and all God came down from the heavens and said, do this in your business, and you're going to make millions of dollars. No, it hadn't been like that. It's been like all these little bitty things that I learned from you guys, like the caps from Chris, and how to list those, and you know, the stuff I learned from, oh God, Chad and everybody, you know, how to, you know, why would you ship something this way, you moron? What, use FedEx instead of USPS for heavy stuff.
Mhm.
Well, duh, why didn't I think of that? Well, I didn't until I watched YouTube.
Very good.
You know what
So
I'm saying? And it's
You
all
are a
added up.
YouTube made man.
Absolutely. And I can
Well, it's
learn
awesome
from
to hear that.
anybody. Any moron I can learn something from.
Even if it's not what not to do, correct?
Right. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I can learn from
Oh, wait.
anybody, and I've enjoyed it. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't believe how much money I'm making. And is, you know, I was scared to go to auctions, and I started going to auctions. Now I'm not scared. I've been on that crap along with everybody else. I was scared to buy a storage unit, but last summer I bought a storage unit. It wasn't that bad. It was hot.
Yeah, you got to be
I
careful.
bought a storage unit and I made money. So I don't know.
So if Krillin wants to know what you've learned from Lonnie.
From Lonnie?
You guys
Nothing.
You guys are always duking it out.
Oh, that web-footed Cajun. Listen, if I knew half what Lonnie knows about video games, I would be much richer than I am now, because I see him at garage sales and here and there. I don't know crap about that. So I'm still learning. I'm going to learn more from Lonnie. He keeps putting out videos.
Awesome.
Yeah, if I can do it, anybody can. That's the name of one of my videos, Lonnie. Same in the sides.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Anyway, so that's my 2 cents.
Well, okay. Well, since nobody else said they want to come in yet,
Awesome.
is there something from that you've taken away, like from your business, that you were doing beforehand, and you took it away and you made more money? Like it hampered your business.
Yeah, like I can't even remember who it was saying, you know, if you you know, I used to put things on good till canceled, right? Good till canceled. Well, that, you know, then it doesn't show up as a new item in people's search engines. A lot of people look at YouTube and say, I mean, at eBay and say, I want to see the new items, the new things that are listed. So I went to like 10-day listings, right? And so business picked up.
Very good. So you just got rid of good to cancel. That's something you learned to get out of your business to make more money.
Right. What else? I don't know. Just tons of stuff. And they're all little things. I haven't learned anything big and monumental. They've all been little add up things that have added up to tons of stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So, yep.
I haven't done the 10-day thing. I do the good till canceled because of it reaches out to Google. So you want to get more. There's a different way of looking at it. If you want just the eBay eyes, you do what you're doing. If you want to try getting Google's to work for you, you need to extend the timeout.
Right.
Ooh, well, yeah. See, I'm learning right now.
See, and I have mine on 10 days. 10-day buy it now. I do it based on how many free listings I have. So, you know,
right.
For like I have a small store. So I have 250 and I have 100 items. So that means I can do it 3 times and then I go over, but I only go over a little bit. So that's the 10 days. Once I get maybe 200 items, then I'll either go to, a 30-day or I'll go to the next bigger store. So
yeah, I went to premium store, so I get 1,000 and I run out like tomorrow. What is today's the
That's not a bad
24th.
thing.
I'm gonna run out of
Yeah.
free listings tomorrow.
I got joke around, Todd, and say, find your store, buy 999 things, then you won't run out.
There you go.
Yep. So
Yep.
anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'll leave. You want me to leave? I'll leave.
Well, Nathan said he wants to come in, so we want to hear from another old redneck man. Everybody
What?
seems to love-
Calling me an
Yeah,
old
man.
redneck, Chris? Oh my
That's
God.
what I think you just said.
That's what Chris just called me. I love you, Chris. You're the best.
Yeah, I gotta have some fun sometime. I can't be strict all the time.
I know. You're the best. You guys are great. You teach a lot, and I appreciate it. And I love your shows.
I appreciate you watching. I appreciate everybody else watching. This is what I wanted to find out: how many people learn from who. So it's a way of giving other
Yeah.
people their dues. Plus, if somebody hasn't found somebody that's new, like Cincinnati Picker, then
Yeah.
somebody might learn from him that they didn't even know about him. I know about me, or they may not know, type of thing.
Yeah, that Cincinnati Picker kid, man, he's awesome. I can't believe he doesn't have more subs on his channel. I expect his channel is going to blow up like a balloon soon.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. He's new to the YouTube scene, so it won't take long. Everybody knows that there's good content there, so.
He's got awesome content. The way he does business, I wish I was young and I would do it just like that.
Well, why do you gotta
But
wait? Why do you gotta be young?
Oh my God. Do you see the warehouse and the employees and the work that guy does? Heck no, I ain't going to work that hard. I'm too old for that stuff.
I'm too lazy to make that much money.
No, you get my point. I ain't going to work that hard.
I do know. I know exactly
That
what
guy
you're
is
talking about.
awesome. Okay, I'm out of here. Nathan's here.
Hold on, Nathan.
I'm waiting. I'm
Okay,
waiting.
well, Todd just left, so you're here, but your camera's not on, or at least I don't see it.
My
there it is.
camera ain't.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, I'm not seeing it, so I might.
It's not on our thing, but it is on the YouTube channel.
Okay, well then, have fun talking.
All right, let's hear it, Nathan. What have you learned from YouTube?
I've learned a whole lot from YouTube. I've learned one of the things that you have to do every now and then is purge. And that's what I've been getting through in the last 2 or 3 days is some of the stuff that just I've had in store for a year for $15. Why am I taking up that space? Donate it, get it gone, you know. I've learned don't overlook something that you've never seen before. By that, I mean, if you have never seen this item before, and at least check it out. I learned that from Chad. He said, people that are doing things are walking by all kinds of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And for instance, can y'all see this here?
Oh, they'll probably see it on the video, but like I said, for some reason my internet's acting up.
The
I'm
zebra?
not seeing your face, and all I'm seeing for Dwayne is just his picture. His picture's frozen.
The picture, Dwayne?
I
Okay.
see it on YouTube. Yes, sir.
I picked that up just because I thought it was cool. All right. I looked it up, looked over it. Original by Carol Mingus, 1993, 3/25/94 with a heart on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not thinking nothing about it. I want it for my shelf of crazy stuff, you know.
Right.
And got to looking it up. That thing's worth well over $100, $150.
Going on Grumpy says it's $300.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So
Okay, so
nice.
and I learned that. I learned a lot. I learned from all y'all. Okay. I asked my friend one time, I said, Ronnie, have you ever heard of Socrates? He said, no. I've heard of football tees and golf tees, but I ain't never heard of Socrates, you know? I said, okay. So Socrates had a saying kind of like this that has something to do with the smartest man alive is a person that does not believe he's knows it all and is willing to learn from other people. And I agree with that totally. You know, like I say, I take care of my mom. Y'all know that. Okay. All right. I know for a fact that if you're not listing on eBay, you ain't selling on eBay. And that I have proved to myself time after time after time. Last week I was wide open, and sales were great. All right. This week they've been fine, you know, and then I interviewed somebody else to come help me with the house and help me, and ended up finding a very decent married woman with 2 children that is fantastic. We got a lot done today. I haven't let her on the computer. I probably will not. I would like to know more about Ink Frog. Ink Frog is supposed to be where she could load the drafts and everything and not have to get into my account. Has anybody else heard of that?
I actually had a video on it when it used to be Ink Frog Open and was free. They changed it to where you had to pay to upgrade from that when you only get 10 free listings, whereas on a freebie, and it was like $10 to $20 for the new upgrade.
Yes, sir. Well, is it something that you would recommend? You know,
if you have the money to spend it and you're willing to work it and learn it, and also realize that you may have to change things because of coming in June, they're not going to be doing active content. I don't know if Ink Frog still has their banner on the bottom of each listing. Okay, all right, that makes perfect sense. Exactly what you're talking about. So, but you know, I just told her I'm gonna let her make drafts and not post nothing. You know, there ought to be some kind of way that I could set up this eBay where she can draft but not get into my business part. I think somebody said something about that before. I looked that up on YouTube. Somebody tell me about it. I don't remember that exactly. So it might have been somebody else. And also, I've learned, you know, about branding and stuff like that. You know, this lady that working with me today, we went by the local thrift store, and immediately I saw I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just an old redneck man, you know, but it's spelled like this. It got a little A-E, Lamperburger. They hold like fragrance, and they have a wick that comes out. I don't know if they burn or anything like that, but let me show y'all. I'm not trying to show off or nothing like that. I'm just trying to help people if I can. Did you see this? Real good. Our camera's still not. Our thing's not working right now, Anthony.
Yep, so, I see it.
Okay. The way I can see it, so as long as one of us can see it, my stuff's not working right.
If you see one of these and it's priced, say, $3 to $5, grab it. You got a $30 bill at least, and probably within a day time. You know,
nice.
You know, who would have thought, you know? And I'll take my pictures and I'll have my measurements by it, the whole bit. Measurements are very important. I've been taught that by YouTube, watching YouTube. I've been taught also, like I say, I'm an old man, from prof sales. I don't know if y'all familiar with prof sales, you know, but he actually's got a video on cleaning shoes the proper way.
Hey, Nathan.
Yes.
People want to see it again. Can you lift it up?
Sure. If I could add help, is that better? And
Yeah,
I don't know
so.
if you can see the bottom, but I'll spell it out to you. And the top comes off like this. Okay. If that, you know, and this kind of fragrances would go in here, and they're made in Paris, France. Okay. And if I can get my old eyes to work, it's hard for me to see when you got them Cadillacs in your eyes. I gotta turn it around like that. Lampeberger. Lampeberger. I don't know.
Lampeberger.
That's not no name from around here. I don't know no Lampeberger, you know. But that's a sale, and that's a quick sale, you know. I've been selling a lot of shoes lately, you know, but I changed my background for my pictures, and somebody said that you could go to Amazon or one of eBay or something like that and get this light set up and all this kind of stuff. Well, that's $75. I already had 2 tripods. I went and bought me 2 $4 clamp-on redneck lights and some high wattage daylight bulbs. And I bought me a piece of, it looks like brick, but it's wood, and made that from a background. And I spent what, maybe $40 or less, probably less than that. And I got all I need on it, you know. So I've also learning, and I don't know if this is from just experience or anything, a lot of times when you get a decent buy it now offer, a decent one, if you turn it down, chances are you're not going to get that customer back. I've experienced that. And right tonight on a pair of vintage Carhartt overalls, hunting overalls, made in the United States, union made, the whole bit. He wanted to offer me $30, and I just didn't think that was enough. You know, I understand if I was broke, but I'm not broke. And I've learned this from YouTube and from y'all and the other resellers. 99% of the resellers have a positive attitude. You know?
Absolutely.
You know, I think that's extremely, you know, you see, you know, like Chad has taught me a lot just by watching his videos. You know, I could care less if this man got to be a multi-millionaire selling videos. As long as that man's helping me, I'm not going to complain about him. The quick flip does work. Oh, yes, there ain't no doubt in my mind about that, you know. And I've learned that. I don't know everything about everything. I never will. But, you know, I'm sitting here with, oh, hell, $50,000 worth of inventory that ain't never even been listed, you know. And another thing I've learned, but I've always been this way, is if somebody's going to give you a fair price on something, buy it. You know, don't be a, well, I'm not going to say the word, but starts with B and ends with H, you know. That one, I think it's bathtub, you know. But I was at a yard sale this weekend, and on this bed was a king-size Afghan, hand-crocheted, white, with roses on it. It was beautiful, with two pillows. Lady come in there. She said, "How much you want for that?" She said, "I'll take $10. She said, "Would you take $5?" Oh, I didn't say nothing, but I'd been talking to this lady. She was a cancer survivor, and I've been talking to her for a while, you know, and I kind of nudged her just a little bit, and she said, "No, that's all right. I don't believe I want to sell it today," you know. So as soon as the lady walked out the door, I said, "Ma'am, I have absolutely no problem giving you $10 for that. None at all." She said, "Well, let's just put it over here in this pile of your stuff." I said, "Well, don't forget I got them antique BB guns over there and this other stuff and all this and this doll and all this kind of stuff. Don't forget. We'll just put it all over there together." I said, "But I like this." She said, "Do you see anything else you like?" I said, "I like the snow globe." She said, "Well, put it over there in your pile." I said, "Well, how much you owe?" "Well, we figure it when we get through." I said, "All right, no problem." We talked for a little bit more and everything. She said, "I sure do appreciate you coming by today." And we talked, and her husband was outside, and we talked about this, you know, a lot. And I said, "There's a reason for you being here." I said, "If it was your time to go, you wouldn't be here right now. It's just that simple, you know." And we talked, and she said, when I got ready to go, I said, "How much you owe you for all that?" She said, "I think about $30 would be sufficient." I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "That's what I feel like doing is $30. So treating people good. And you remember Chad, we was talking about, and I think y'all have too, let people know that you're a reseller. Let people know that, because how are they not, if you don't let people know what you do for a living, how can they help you? The worst thing they can do is tell you, "Well, I ain't got nothing to sell to you. Have a great day." I'm not going to let 5 minutes of my day treated like that or whatever ruin the rest of my day, you know. But I'm done ranting and everything. I hope I ain't bored nobody.
Well, hey, Nathan,
Yeah.
Tanya, it's her birthday, and
Happy birthday, Tanya.
on Cincinnati Pickers State channel earlier, he sang to her. So we're wondering if you'll sing her happy birthday.
Man, I don't know how to sing. I can't tote a tune in a bucket with a 5-gallon top on it.
Everybody
Happy
here
birthday
loves
to you. Happy
loves your
birthday
voice.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Tanya. We love you and we hope you have many more. Is that okay?
Good enough. Good enough.
I told you I couldn't sing. I had a friend of mine one time ask me if I sang tenor. He said, "Tenor?" He said, "Yeah, 10 or 12 miles down the road, you know." You know, I mean, you never can tell. But this woman, we had 2 or 3 interviews, because I done made up my mind. If my mama didn't like them, I wasn't going to even think about it. I wasn't going to do it all. And some of them one of them was a woman that was living and I've been in bad shape. I've lived in motels. I've lived under park benches and all that kind of stuff in my lifetime. I've did some crazy shit, you know, there ain't no doubt, you know, but I'm here today. I'm not there where I was, you know, but we had one woman that was living in a motel, and she couldn't come up with any reason to why she's in the motel. I got leery. So the woman we got that started today, will see if she works out. She's 28. She's married. Her husband works for the EPA, and she's got 2 children. So I don't think I'm dealing with no druggie. And that makes a big difference. I have one I let almost ruin me, you know, and I don't need that. No, I don't need that. No, my mama don't need that. So
Hey, Nathan,
go ahead. I'll be quiet for a while.
Hey, Nathan, I got one last question for you.
Yes.
Everybody wants to know, when are you going to start your own channel? They love you.
Man, I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. I don't know how to
You
start.
didn't know how to do eBay before you learned how, right?
Yeah, you know, I had a friend of mine not too long ago. He said, I didn't know you knew how to use a computer. Hell, 6 months couldn't you spell computer? But I learned, okay, back to what we're doing, packing. Packing is so, let me even put it more so, important in your business. You want that customer to be just like you were the customer. And when they open that box, they want that box. You got to put yourself in their shoes, you know. And when they open that box, they want it to be right. A lot of times I'll double box stuff. If it's a blender and a mixer type thing, it may be in 2 boxes in the same box, you know, but I don't want nothing broke. I want people happy. You know, happy. It's all about it being happy, you know. But oh, you know, you always heard you don't talk about somebody till you walk a mile in their shoes. My opinion is, if you walk a mile in their shoes, they ain't got no shoes, and you're a mile away. You can say what you want to. You know.
Everybody wants to call you Uncle Jesse.
I don't care. Don't call me to eat. You know, I got to have that food. But I'm just a redneck old man. I want you to understand something. I know you like your beer, Dwayne. I would never down anybody for doing anything they do. So drink on and have yourself a good time. I can't do that. All right. You know, that's just the way I feel about life. You know, everybody does what they want to do. And I'm a stone cold alcoholic. I never drank alcohol in 33 years. But wow. I'm as big alcoholic as anybody ever want to meet, you know. But you know, I couldn't sit there like you and drink two 6-packs. I would have to have 5 or 6 more 6-packs in the refrigerator. I used to wake up in the morning and drink what is it, that fine wine, because it says it on the bottle, Mad Dog.
Oh, that's tough.
In the freezer. You put it in the freezer. That ain't got nothing to do with reselling. You can't resell nothing if you drink a Mad Dog. So, and it's just like grape juice in the morning. Just like grape juice. It's so good, you know. But that's been a long time ago. But I've learned packing.
Phil wants to know if you know how to make moonshine.
I ain't made none in a long time.
That didn't answer the question. It sounds like you do know how.
I would never know how to do that like that. You know, I ain't never grown nothing in the woods neither. You know, you know, and you know, I just wasn't part of that crowd. You know, I was a good boy. You know, y'all believe that. But no, I've been thinking about doing a channel, but I really don't know how to start a channel, and I don't know how to how to put it, how to come up with the subjects, and maybe I'll get this girl to help me. But you know what, Nathan, I don't think the subject matter matters. I mean, I think just people like listening to you and your anecdotes and your stories and you know how you do your business. I think people just like to listen. Well, I appreciate that. I try to live by kind of like this deal. Sometimes you can't, but anywhere you go in life, if you can't leave it just a little bit better than what it was when you got there, you really didn't need to be there to start with. And you know, that's the way I am. I'm bad about talking to everybody I see. Good morning, you know, and you would be surprised the number of people when my caps I wear that stop and want to talk, and that means a lot to me. You know, I ain't drank a drink of alcohol in 33 years. I like that idea. Well, I had a lot of blackouts. I started drinking in Pensacola, Florida, and wrecked my pickup truck in Nebraska, and had no idea how I got there at all. All right, so that was my last drinking. So, but back to resale, packing's important. It's really, really important. I don't always put the feedback eBay sticker on my packing slip. I do try to sign it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thank you for your order, and use the person's name and all this kind of stuff, because people like that. They think you've did something personal instead of coming from a great big company. Yeah, it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only trouble I've had lately on my dashboard is some of my stuff that I've sent to California has not made it there in the time limit that it should. And I got dinged on that. Not defect, but dinged. You know, I think my dashboard is, I've got 0.74 late orders, something like that. And but upload on time is 99.8. So I look at the orders and I know I sent them out on time, but they just didn't get there on time. So I don't know. I guess it's because I live in Florida and they was going to California. And it takes a lot longer for Smart Post to get there. So I'm going to have to change up my game and not offer Smart Post, or just deal with it, you know, make enough off something else to take care of that problem. You know, just shoot. Don't think, how I want to put it, don't think there's a day that a reseller, and just like y'all, don't lose on something he sells. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I sold a pair of tennis shoes today. I don't even know why they got listed for $9.74, but because they were in acceptable condition. They didn't even have no laces. Somebody bought it for $9.74. Why? I have no idea. They just like rubber shoes, I guess. You know, so I shipped them and it cost like $8 ship them. Well, that's okay. I don't lose a lot, but I still got another order on my numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try as hard as I possibly can to keep my top rated plus status. If somebody wants to send me a return, if it's legit, I'll take it. I'm gonna have to take it anyway. Either eBay or PayPal gonna make you take it. So what the hell does it matter? It's all the same, you know. Either you're gonna say you take it, or either you're gonna take it anyway. All right. There are so many scammers out there. I've learned about them. All right. I had one. I sent her something brand new, never been opened. It was a card reader. She sent it to the Bahamas. It got over there to the Bahamas, and she said it didn't work. So she sent me a nasty message and let me know that I was not only going to give her money back for the card reader, but I was going to give her the custom money back for sending it to the Bahamas. I wrote her back and I said, ma'am, I'm not trying to be mean, but you ain't getting no money out of me for you sending it to the Bahamas. That's your business. I sent it to Florida, you know, and that's where you got it at. And until it is returned to me, you will not get your money back. I haven't heard another word from her. I had one that I sold her, Rebecca Mikoff, or whatever the hell her name is. Bag, never been took out of the plastic. She said she was very upset with it. She got it was all scratched up, had dog hair on the inside of it. I wrote her back. I said, well, ma'am, I'm very sorry that you're not happy with your product, but I would really appreciate it if you'd return it, because I really don't want any unhappy customers, you know. Just please send it on back, you know. Never heard
Hey,
another
Nathan,
word.
we got a question for you.
Yes,
Tanya wants to know what your handling time is that you have set up.
1 day.
There you go, Tanya. 1 day. 1 day.
1 day. And is it easy to keep up with that? Not all the time. Not when you sleep 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you know. So, but oh well. You know, I like staying up at night. I've had some of my best turnarounds in the middle of the night. I mean, okay, let me get back to, but we're back to reselling again. All right, best offer. Okay, you get a best offer. And think about this logically. Y'all probably already know this. But if you say Chris sends me an offer on a shirt, and it's an offer that I can take, all right? But I decide I want to get greedy. Or take that away. So I decide, well, he sent an offer. I'm not going to fool with him until in the morning. All right. Now, if I got back to him within reasonable time, chances are he'll buy that shirt. But if I get back to him 6 to 8 hours later, he ain't worried about that shirt no more. So I think it's very important when you get an offer or message to answer it right away. You never know. It may be somebody playing to see what you will do. I've had that. They send me an ungodly offer that I couldn't take, and then I sent them back a reasonable offer, and they bought it. No problem. They were just seeing how I was. So, but
Nathan, Tanya says your handling time is 2 or 3.
what?
Tanya said change your handling time to 2 or 3.
Will it help me? It'll
Yeah,
take away my top rated, won't it?
I think I'm hearing an echo.
Ask Tanya. I can't see over there, even if I did have it up there where I could see it. I'm old. I got these glasses. They kind of like binoculars, but they ain't really good at it. But I'm happy. I'm really happy the way things is going because, shoot, I've been sending out as many as I can pack, you know. So, but I do know the more you list, the more you're going to sell. They ain't no doubt, no questions about that whatsoever. I've had people ask me, but why is it that way? Hell, if I could invent a computer program, I wouldn't be doing reselling. I'd be getting rich inventing computer programs. You know, I don't know why it works. I don't care how it works. All I know is how it works, you know? So, but I don't want to take up all y'all's time. So,
Well, Chad wants to pop in, so.
hey, Chad, I'm going to get off of here and let you pop on in for a while. I hope you're doing fantastic.
I came to see you, Nathan. How you been?
I've been doing good, buddy. I've learned so much from you. I've watched a lot of your videos. And just like
I'm sorry.
Just like I told them, I said, I hope you make $1 million on your videos. I don't care. You're making me money. You're helping me. And what you say about what you do for somebody will come back tenfold. I believe that 100%. I do, without a doubt.
As well.
You know, I watched your quick flip video and not learned, but have tried to do it. And it's working. It's working great.
Very good.
You know, I think it's awesome. I tell everybody all the time about your good flip. I said the only reason that man and his wife got that is because they treat people right, they don't do them wrong, and they're dependable, and they do what they say they're going to do. And that is the reason that happened the way it did. If that would have been somebody else, that went in that store and always all that and wasn't nice, they wouldn't have got that phone call.
Yeah.
You know, treating people good is what it's all about. You know,
Sometimes it's the simplest things in life, man, and people just can't get it. They don't get it.
no. Yes, I agree. You know, I had to get somebody to, cigarette smoking gonna make your babies be born naked.
Hey, you didn't bust on him for drinking 2 6-packs.
I just said they're gonna make your babies be born naked.
I know it.
I'm not jumping on you. Hell, I used to smoke.
I know it.
I got to where I take a drag off a cigarette, damn near pass out. And when you get my age, I don't know how old I am. I know dinosaur tastes like chicken. That's all I can tell you, But
dude, you are one of a kind. These people, I was in the chat and they just love you, man. You're a good guy. I said I've met you before, and you're really like this. This is how you are. So,
well, I ain't gonna put on. I'm not gonna put on no airs for nobody. You either like me the way I am, or oh well.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Well, there's really two only things, and I'm not gonna get in it too deep because I know different people, but the only two people in this world that you really got to make happy, and everybody else around you will be happy.
Yep.
That man and yourself. Your wife, I'm not trying to talk about your wife, she's great, but I mean, a person's wife would not be happy if her husband was not happy too. It just don't work that way. I think it's all about your attitude. What did you always say on there? Your attitude. Your attitude, your attitude, your attitude. I agree with you 100%. I've had people do things for me. I was in North Carolina. I had this lady that sold me a purse. I didn't know nothing about no purse. I've been buying for her for 2 or 3 years. She said, I think something came in you may be interested in. And I said, all right, no problem. She said, it's back here in the back. I'll go get it. I had never seen a Chanel purse in my life, ever. As soon as she put it in my hand, I knew it was real. They just something about it, you could just tell this is the real deal. So she sold it to me. I said, how much you got to have for it? She said, $8. I said, what? $8? What do you mean $8? Chanel. She said, I know that. It's real. I bought it, sold it that night for $800. I went back a couple of days later to buy some more stuff. And I said, you knew that was real, didn't you? She said, yeah. I said, and you sold it for me at $8. She said, yes, how much you get? I said, $800. She said, you should have got a lot more than that. I said, Lord of mercy, So, but I was happy, I asked her, I said, why did you give me that purse for $8? And she said, because I knew I would get my $800 or whatever eventually back, because you're always in here buying stuff from me. I had them in North Carolina, like you said, calling you when something comes in and you're interested in it. But the thing about that is, and you'll agree with this too, if you don't go when you say you're going to go,
right,
that don't work. If you're going to go, I'll be down there today. You better be down there today because they lose faith in you. And you don't want that to happen.
That's really important. Yeah, you have to be ready to move. If you're going to do this and be serious about it, you've got to be ready to move.
Yes. You got to go. If somebody's got something for sale and I'm going to buy it, and as well as I do, if somebody had a pair of ostrich skin boots that sell for $500 and they wanted to sell them to me tonight for $100, where you wanted, let's go to McDonald's, so and so.
Yep.
Time to go. You know, you can't, well, I'll see you tomorrow. No, he may
I'll
not
come to your
have to,
house. I'll come to your house.
you know, or whatever, you know. So I've sold a lot of stuff on Facebook. I bought some stuff off OfferUp, and I've sold some stuff through OfferUp. You know, I'm not on it completely, but hell, if you take the pictures with your phone, all right, and you load it on your eBay, how much harder is it to go ahead and load it on your Facebook and you OfferUp at the same time? What, 10 seconds, a minute or so? You know, it doesn't make any sense, you know. I used to go the old way with the pictures and sliding them in the computers and all that. And every now and then I have to do that, you know, whatever, if I got some help, because I want to see a picture first before I put it up. You know, I think it's very important the way you do your pictures, you know, but what you say, I agree. If it sells for $28.99 and you throw yours in for $22.99, you paid $1.99 for it, you in and out, you're out of the ball game. You ain't hurt nobody. You've made your money and you left. It works. You know? Yeah, it works. So, but we need to get together one day. You know, we don't live, hell, hop, skip, and jump from us, both of us. Yeah, just they got this bridge and some sand and all that kind of stuff. You know, have you had the chance to go down and go to the National Seashore? You know what I'm talking about? Gulf Islands. You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
No.
If you're going from Navarre to Pensacola, okay.
Yeah.
There'll be signs that says National Park. Okay.
Yeah.
And you turn left and go in there. They got a museum in there. You need to go check that out. That is awesome. And Naval Air Museum is awesome too. Okay, over here in Pensacola. But that's free and everything. A lot of the boats that we used back in the old days, the wood and the oak, actually came off of, they call it Naval Oaks National Center or whatever. That's where they come from. The big oak trees used to be down there many, hell, long damn time ago, you know. So, but I'll get out of y'all's way, and I got some things to do tonight. Now, you see this, Chad? Did you see that a while ago?
No. What is it?
I guess you call it a giraffe.
Have no clue.
Hey, you know, there's a feller sitting in that chair you sitting in over there that says, if you don't pay attention to the odd stuff, you can walk over something that's worth a lot of money and not think about it.
Yeah.
If you ain't never seen it before, spend them dollars and check it out. Okay.
Yep.
That was, I think, $3.99, $2.99, something along that lines. I didn't think nothing about it. I want it from a crazy chef with all my different stuff on it I got over there. And that right there, somebody said $300. I know around $250, you know. And
Nice.
Another thing, guess what? I was at a garage sale the other day, and I ain't looked at the brands or nothing like that, but they had like 6 or 8 pair of old eyeglasses. They wanted $1 a pair. They wanted $2 for that attaché case over there that was vintage. So I said, okay, can you put them in there and count them up and, you know, all that and whatever else I buy? They said, yeah, it's still sitting over there now.
Did you get?
Huh?
How many gold pair of glasses did you get?
I don't know. I ain't even opened up and looked. I bought so much stuff. You know, there's so much money around here in yard garage sales. Oh my God. I mean, how much you want? I bought an amplifier. I don't even know what kind it is. It's down in the garage, you know, and it's an old antique. How much you want for that? $5. Well, what about that set of monster cables that you got laying on there? Oh, you can take them with it too. $5. Thank you. You know, I don't know what it is, but it's either going to be one or two things: a decent sale or a boat anchor. I either bought a $5 boat anchor or a $5 decent sale. Hell, I bet I got 34 of them some bitches over there in the storage that I bought. You remember the old, I think it holds 200 CD holders? They got one of them over there, you know, just all kind of shit, you know, 1,000 pair of shoes, 100 Columbia shirts. I like to buy. I like selling too. And in order to sell, in order to be able to buy, you've got to sell. Because if you ain't got no money to buy it with, you ain't buying nothing, you know? So let me get off of here, because y'all probably got to go to bed and everything and all that. And I got that work I got to do over there and everything. So y'all have a good one, and God bless all y'all.
But thanks for popping
Have a good one,
by, Nathan. It's a pleasure like always.
I tell my mama that y'all said hello. Yeah.
Oh, he is a good guy. Oh, are we still live? Oh, it's froze up on me.